Oh my God, I have not live streamed in so long. Hello, welcome. Come in, come in. I don't have product in my hair. Come in, grab a seat, grab your drink. If you can hear me, please drop a 1 in the comments. I see there's 5 people in here. Drop a 1 if you can hear me. How are you guys doing? Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. One side's like super poofy and one side's like flat. There. Hey, B Black. Okay, you guys can hear me. How are you doing? What's going on? Happy New Year. I don't know if I've even been on here this year. So happy New Year. Hey, Miss Kathy, how you doing? Hello everybody. Okay, you guys can hear me. I just wanted to come in and say hello. I know I've been MIA. I have been waist deep in true crime. So, and if you guys don't know, gossip, rumor, and innuendo, she's in the chat. Got me hooked. She gives you the recap for all of you guys who don't have time to watch all of the true crime, you know, because you got a job. She'll give it to you right. I just had to upgrade my membership because I wasn't getting enough Kathy in my life. Hey Ray, I'm feeling great. Oh, look at you with the silver sticker. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. I'm feeling great. I will say at points I feel overwhelmed, right? But two things can be true at the same time. So I'm happy. I got my take home baby. Oh my God. I'm on my laptop and apparently I did not close my messages. Okay. Yeah, there are parts. First of all, like I would say my baseline is like joy, pure joy, right? With Sugar Bear and everything else that's going on. But there's a lot that goes on when I say everything else. So he started his new daycare, his permanent daycare, last Monday of the 22nd. Before that, he had been going to backup daycare in Rockefeller Center downstairs at Bright Horizons. One, because I went back November 20th and that was just cheaper. It's technically free, but it's $15 a day for copay versus $3,500 a month, right? So for the end of the year, when I went back to work, I paid $345 in daycare because I used the backup daycare. Bless you. That's him hacking in the background. He got sick at his new school. The center director told me it's called new center sickness, and even the teachers get it. And then I showed her something where it was like a little kid coughing on my baby in the classroom. And she was like, that child, and I misgendered the child. But she was like, that child was cleared to return to work, which I'm sure she meant school, but I was like, okay. So I had to pick him up. It was the end of the day, Thursday. So I had like one more meeting that I just took on the commute over there. So yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. I just went all around the mulberry bush. Overwhelmed. So some of that can be overwhelmed, like trying to figure out, got to go tell my manager I'm leaving, finding my headset so I can take this call, hoping I have a good reception, yada, yada, yada. And then the meals. So I'm discovering, now I don't have it down pat. I'm discovering the key to a good morning routine is a good nighttime routine. So depending on what I can get done the night before makes the morning easier. But then I do, I have new mom brain. I do things like I loaded up the dishwasher, put the bottles and the Dr. Brown's 103 pieces to the bottles in the dishwasher. Tell me why I forgot to turn the dishwasher on. So then I'm up the next morning, like hand washing these bottles, right? So sometimes it's just like, I don't know if I need a checklist because that's just like one more thing to keep charge of, but it's just like trying to stay on top of all of those things. Does it stress me out? No. I want to get it together because I don't want to stress other people out, because when I tell you like he's my priority, he's sitting over here, that's why I'm gesturing. He's my priority, that's it. Like I'm not gonna drag him out of the house kicking and screaming because somebody wants me somewhere at a certain time. Like they're gonna have to wait. And I mean, like, not that I'm trying to lose my job, but there's enough technology where I can be in a meeting but not physically in the building. So I take that to heart. Like the last thing I want to do is like give him anxiety, as if he can change, like that I didn't turn on the dishwasher. You know what I mean? Like I don't want him to be stressed or frustrated. So some of those things get a little bit overwhelming, but we'll get it together. I do get up and make his breakfast and lunch, but he doesn't eat it here. So he has 2 thermoses, and so I stick it in there. He loves, loves, loves breakfast, especially eggs. And this last week, I made him because normally I'll do like 1 egg, and then I noticed he was devouring that, so we went up to 1.5. But this week I was like, well, I'm gonna make 2, and I did I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, it was a folded egg. It wasn't technically an omelet because I had to cook both sides because they can't. I couldn't risk. Like I like my omelets a little. I like my eggs runny, so I leave it a little bit runny. But he's a baby; he can't have uncooked eggs. So I did a fold, and to get it to stay together, I put a piece of cheese in there, and then I bought this pre-cooked bacon. I put that in there, and on his little update, because they have an app, it was like he ate the whole thing. So he ate 2 eggs with the bacon and the cheese. Like my little one is growing up. He's coming over here. He wants to be seen. You want to say hi to the people? You say hi to your internet auntie. Say hi. Say hello. Yes, yes. You showing off your 2 teeth. Okay. So yeah, and now he's pulling up on things. I feel like he's gonna be walking in the next month and a half. Which is it's interesting because I feel like in December I was trying to like catch him crawling when he was doing his little commando crawl, and then he started lifting his butt up in front. Now he's all over. He follows me to the kitchen. He followed me to the bathroom the other day, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta be careful. So I gotta up my baby proofing game because it's yesterday I have like a little table over here that has 3 tiers, and there was a cactus. Well, there was a skeleton of a cactus over there, and he pulled it down, and it had, well, I'm gonna tell you, had little rocks around the top, and they all came pouring down. So I need to get on my knees and walk around and see like what is accessible to him. So those little things, but they're not stressful. Sometimes it's just like, girl, get it together. I need you to get it together. Yes, right. It takes time to develop the routine. I'm gonna put this up here because I'm excited for my super sticker. Thank you, Kathy. So yeah, it just, it's all good. So the morning time we have a good time. And then for like his lunch, I'm mainly doing soups or pastas for him just because it is easier to get into the thermos and easier for him to feed himself. So like the little star pasta, he loves it with cheese or tomato sauce. So I use like canned soup to kind of help me, boost that, because who got time to get up in the morning and make tomato soup from scratch? Not us, huh? Not us. We sure don't. We in here doing other things. So yeah, that is what's going on. He started swim lessons last weekend. He loved it. Oh my God, he was so excited to be in there. I didn't even realize because I was looking at the app. Where's my phone? That's what I'm looking for. They give them grade. Well, not well, is it a grade? A rating, I'll say, because it's like 5 stars. And so like, can he grab the wall? Can he kick on his own? His kick, he does it with his knee bent. So he got a 1 star on that, but we'll work on it. Yeah, but he did submersions like 4 times, and the teacher was like, "Oh, he probably won't like it if it's his first time, and we can try it once, or if you want to wait." I was like, "Oh no, let's try it." And then he just laughed coming up, and so we did it again and again. And there was one other baby in the class with him. I did do a vlog on Monday of his first day of school, but I don't know when I'm going to post it. Like it's like I said, I'm all up in the true crime, other people's business. So yeah, we'll see when I get to it. But yeah, so that is kind of what's going on. I'm in 2 groups. One of them is a single mom by choice group, and the other one is just a single mom by choice or by chance. So the second one, we have a meeting today, a virtual meeting at 3:30. And then I've got a FaceTime meeting with Cheyenne at 4. She was going to come over, but because he had daycare cooties, and then had been sick, I was like, let's just do FaceTime and we'll get together when we're all in, good health. So that'll happen. But yeah, so it's been busy and good, and work is picking up. Like I got a couple new projects, which is good. So one of the projects I have started in 2019, and it did not get much further while I was on maternity leave. And there's like some weird politics. Like it's a passive aggressive group. Like they're keeping the fun in dysfunctional. So That was a little bit stressful. I talked to my manager about it, which was nice because I got to vent, and he actually used to work for that, or yeah, I guess in that group for directly for one of the people who was like super passive aggressive. So he gave me some tips on like managing that relationship. So that was good. Yeah, I think that's it. So it does. Hey, Mrs. Living in Hope, how are you? Oh my God, it's good to see you in here. I miss hearing your voice on your videos. I know you're not doing videos anymore, but hey, love, how are you? We're finally getting use of that stroller more so. He started his new daycare, and because it is closer, I can put him in the stroller. We can get on the bus, which is easier. Because when he was coming to Rock Center with me, I was wearing him because I was like, there's no way I'm getting on the subway with a stroller, like up and down some stairs. I get on either at 116 or 110, and there's no ADA accessibility. So yeah, so now we're using the stroller a lot more. Hey S Oliver, how are you? You girl, I just posted it like probably 7 minutes before I put this up. I wasn't sure if I was gonna come on or not. I gotta call both of my younger sisters later, so I'm just gonna be on here right quick, girl. Hopefully I haven't missed too much. You have not. Good to see you. Good to be seen. Can you see him? Now I put your thing up there. Hello. And you got a new thumbnail on there, S. Oliver. I like that. Your hair is cute. And so, yeah. Good. How is teaching going? Is your husband still like traveling back and forth, Mrs. Living in Hope? Yes, in the city. So, and I did, the planner in me, I did a dry run for the trip to the school because his swim school is right next to the daycare. So we did that on a Sunday so I could figure out the bus thing. And then I don't know why I'm late to the party, but I have been paying for the train and the bus with the sliding Metro cards. And something happened. I don't remember. I didn't load it or something because I use a FSA card. Or is that what it's called? What is that thing called? The commuter card where you pay like pre-tax. And so I have been buying Metro cards, but it was empty. And so I use my phone. And now, like, that's the best thing ever. I don't have to keep track of a card. I don't have to worry because I'm the queen of bending Metro cards. And so then they don't work, or you got to go to the booth and get a new card. So I'm like using my phone. And there's something Omni New York, OMNY. After you use it so many times, you get it free. It's basically like you're backing into a weekly pass. Do you know what I mean? Which I haven't bought a weekly or a monthly anything since COVID because one, I wasn't going into the office every day. So yeah, it would last longer if I just used it. Anyway, I'm a fan of using the wallet on my phone. Long story short, you are still teaching. Okay, good. And he's still away. Oh my God, girl, I don't know how you do it. Or maybe it's like a vacation. I had a friend who her husband was a trucker and she would get annoyed when he was home too long. So maybe, it works for you guys. I mean, listen, I'm home alone, which I greatly appreciate. I can't even imagine moving in with somebody or somebody moving in with me. I would be like, if you don't get your drawers off this floor. Anyway, hey, Dawn, how are you? Cute icon picture. So yeah, those are the things. And this one, I didn't do a 7-month update. I did do a short with his half-year birthday. I have video footage, but I've got to edit. And like in my mind, I get stuck because I got to edit those before I edit the one I did on Monday. So I got a list. I might need an editor. I probably am gonna post less just because I'm busy and I'm nosy, minding other people's business, and I'll probably do more lives. So we'll see. And then that way I can cut out like my subscription to this Epidemic Sound because if I'm doing lives, I'm not using that music and that is a cost, all that fun stuff. So we'll see. But I appreciate you guys still being here and being flexible and patient with me. So oh, you saw the half birthday? Okay. And I did it on Instagram. I know you're on IG. Some of the ladies are not on IG, so they miss some of the stuff. I try to copy it over. I'm also on TikTok now. So I don't post as much, but you get some of the stuff over there if you're Instagram averse for whatever reason. I don't edit anything ever. Oh my God. I don't know how you do it, Kathy. Like 2 or 3 videos a day. And I had to up my membership because I was like not getting enough, Kathy. So now I'm going back and watching all of the professional gossip videos. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm so upset with what is the mama of the shooter? Like, I can't. Her and her attorney, girl, just take a deal or take a plea or come on now. You know you wasn't doing right by that boy. Anyway, yeah, so I have to edit because I in the vlogs, I shoot like a bunch of stuff and not everybody want to see everything. Like some of it I'll save for me, but I try to keep it, keep it moving. Um, yes, sir. So this one is pulling up on things now. Like my sister got him a walker. So everything like the table he can pull up on the ottoman. I had like a tray on the ottoman, little cutesy stuff on there and mess because it also I would just throw like the dog's wipes, not the dirty wipes, the package of wipes there. And so yeah, I had to move that. It's sitting on my bed this morning, but it's gonna have to be relocated permanently. I have got to get rid of my sideboard because there are wine glasses hanging, underneath. I have it blocked right now with the box, but that's not gonna last for long. So I gotta get it together. He could walk soon. Our youngest walked at 8. Oh my god, I think he is gonna walk. Like even the at the previous daycare, the Bright Horizon, she was like, I think he's doing planks all the time and pulling on stuff. But before he was reaching, but he couldn't actually pull himself up. Now he can pull himself up. So I'm in for a world of trouble. And then he follows me into the kitchen. He got into the dog food. So I have a gate that I need to put up. But it's like the kitchen is a U shape, right? Because there's an island or what do they call that thing? What is it called? A breakfast something? Anyway, it's where instead of a table, it's there. Anyway. So on either side of that, I need to put up the gate. I have the gates. So because he went right. He likes the water on the dog little serving thing, and then he just grabbed the kibble. I caught him before he ate it. So I want to get one of those. This is the thing about living in New York. I want to get one of those stand things where the kids it's like a wooden thing and they can help you in the kitchen, like stir and whatever. But it's just more stuff. Peninsula. Jonea! Oh my God. Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you on here in forever. It's not a peninsula because it stands alone, but it's not just a pure island because you put chairs up to it. I think it's called like, I don't know, child. We'll just go with an island that you also can put chairs up to. But they call it something fancy because basically, well, I guess now if I get rid of the sideboard, I could have a table in there, like a kitchen table. But when I moved in here from the brownstone, I got rid of a lot of stuff. I say all that to say I'm gonna use that as where I put the gates up against, so he can't just freely go into the kitchen, mainly because of the dog food. So, right? Because you're everywhere. Say, I'm curious, I'm nosy, and I want to be where my mama is. Huh? You do? Huh? Yes. Is that funny? Oh my God. And they send you pictures, the technology these days, and videos of the kids. And he looks like such a big kid sitting up in there. Let me see if I can show you one without showing other people's cheerings. I was gonna post on Instagram, so I think I blacked out some faces. Let me see. Oh, here, and then I blacked out his name on that. So that he's just sitting up by himself playing in the daycare. But then in circle time, I was like, oh my God. Can I do, let me just, the kids are turned around so you can't really see their faces. But that is him. Oh, wrong. It's in reverse, Tanika. Right there. And they're doing baby sign language. They're learning more. It's a video, but I don't want to play the video because then you'll see all these other people's kids. Yeah, they learn more, and then they did a morning song, which I saved it on here because I want to learn the morning song so he and I can practice it together. But yeah. Then they did their emotions, which is so good. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it because of the glare off my window. But yeah, doesn't he look like such a big kid? I feel like, boy, you just got here. That's him sitting in the brown outfit, right? Oh my God. Right there. Right there. You see the back of his head. He looks like such a big boy. It's crazy to me. So, and there's only 3 of them. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 kids in there. There's only half the class that can sit up on their own, and the other ones have props and whatever. So he's one of the sitters. And it's all girls except for him and one other boy. So, yes, thank you. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Living in Hope. Yes, if you guys thumbs it up, I think it helps other like subscribers come and find and know that we're live. I don't know, child. The algorithm does its own thing because it started serving me up with people who were paralyzed, and I'm like, what is Google doing? I know I haven't been researching paralyzed people. So anyway, that's a whole other tangent. Yes. Uh-oh, you coughing? Can you cover your mouth? Like that? He's like, listen, lady, I don't know. Did you have a christening for Sugar Bear and a son? So he has godparents. We have not had the christening yet, but the godparents are in California. I was going to try and do it before I went back to work, but then I was like worried about germs because it was closer to the end of the year. I mean, there's germs always, but you know, with like the holiday travel, it was after Thanksgiving. So, or before Thanksgiving, whatever. It was around a whole bunch of people with germs getting on planes. So I think we're going to do it. If we don't do it in March, we'll do it in June when it's his birthday, because I'm definitely taking him to California for his birthday. Although now I think he might have 2 parties because now we're making New York friends. And yeah, so and then we'll go and do one with family. So yeah. What are you looking at? You're starting to feel better, huh? Okay. Do you want to go play with Liberty and Justice? Justice, who are you barking at? Somebody in the hallway? You minding other people's business? Hmm. Hmm. Where's Liberty? Do you know where she is? That's the other thing too. I think part of him like starting to stand up is because he's trying to get to the girls because he likes to get after them. And then they figured out he can't climb up, right? So they'll pop up here to get. I mean, you guys know they always pop up here, but now they intentionally do it to get away from him or on the chair. So now he's starting to go up so he can get to them. They are gonna have a run for their money. Hey Sylvia. Hey Africa. California, it's early out there. Good morning. And Lindsay, and yeah. Yes, he has teeth now. I posted, I think Love, are you on Instagram? He has 2. He has 2 teeth. Long story short, let me not go into all of the tangents that are in my head. But yeah, he has 2 teeth, and he likes to bite his mom's boobs, which she does not appreciate. And I yelp each time, and he thinks it's hilarious. So anyway, yeah. And we've started brushing his teeth. Well, actually, we started brushing his gums before they came in, but now every morning we're doing it. We've been doing it without toothpaste, and in my Amazon Fresh delivery today, I got toothpaste for him. So we'll see. It's edible. You know, it's like the infant toothpaste. Hello. Do you want to say hi? She needs to be groomed, but she wanted to say hi. You want to say hi? Yeah. No. Maybe. Okay. All right. I don't know where your sister is. Anyway, oh my goodness. Oh, Pismo Beach. I haven't been to Pismo in a long, long time. Hi, Mickey J. Nice. Sylvia on the go. Me either, girl. I haven't watched the lives and vlogs and all because they have not been here. So this is my first live of 2024, I believe. So yeah. I no Insta. Okay, yeah. So sometimes I post them in the shorts here, love. So maybe you can see him there. But yeah, I haven't been on here in a while. So and I don't think I've vlogged since early December. Yeah, that's because he got a fever. That was when he got his first fever, and then I stopped vlogging after that. So yeah, he's busy. I'm busy. We're doing all the things. And he is somebody's in the hallway, and now I know where Liberty is. Girls, hold on. Sorry if you guys have dogs and they're going crazy. Oh my god. Oh, sorry, guys. We got new neighbors when I was in the hospital delivering Sugar Bear, and they have a dog. So there's something about the other dog that makes him, because we had a neighbor before and they never bothered him. Oh my God, Lon, who I found out Lon was renting across the hall, but he owns the unit underneath me because there was a leak, and he called me and he was like, "Hey, it's Lon," and I was like, "You know how when you message people, you have the thread?" Because he was like, "It's Lon, the owner of 9A," and then was the whole thread, and I was like, "Lon, the old neighbor." Anyway, um, they really liked Lon. His wife was from Fresno, and as you guys know, his ex-wife and I am from Fresno, so we kind of bonded over that. And he talked my daughter into getting her COVID vaccine because she was not listening to me. He's a doctor. He's a doctor. Um, yeah, so moving and grooving. I'm not gonna stay on here too long, but I was like, I know people are looking for me in the daytime with a flashlight, so let me pop on here and say, hey. Anybody, anything else going on? Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So, because people were texting me like, "Are you gonna try again?" I'm 99.9% I'm going to try again. I've ordered my Ubiquinol and my Omega. Amazon's delivering them on the 1st because I did the little subscribe and save so you get a discount. So they don't do the overnight with that. I cannot, like, the doctors won't let me, they won't do a transfer until he's 9 months. So he's 9 months in March. I think I'm not I think I know for sure I'm not doing a transfer in March, but that's when I'll make my appointment to see Dr. McConnell because I just got a reminder for my $1,800 cryo storage fee that they'll be taking that out next week. And so I gotta, I'm not gonna keep paying to save embryos. Like I gotta piss or get off the pot. So I think it would be nice to give him a sibling. But I think, and Tamika TTC said this, and it makes sense to me, when you already have one, it's a different priority with the money. Like, right? I went for broke before I had Sugar Bear. And so now I can't do that because I got to pay for childcare and diapers and all that fun stuff. So I have 5 embryos. Do I plan to transfer all 5? No. I would like to have a sibling for him that's closer in age because his sister is 29 years older than he is. So that would be good, especially because they can grow up together. And if I mean, let's face it, I'm probably not going to live till he's 40, right? So it would be nice for him to have someone to grow up with. Just we'll see how that's yes, let's get these babies, ladies. So yeah, that is what is going on with that. We'll see. I am debating. So one of the moms in one of my mom groups, she also went to Dr. Thornton, the immunologist. So when she tries again, she's definitely going back. But that's an extra 5 G's off the top just to like get started with Dr. Thornton. So I'm like, do I want to do that? And I don't even talk to him. You know what I mean? Like Dr. McConnell for sure. Like I said, she calls me on Saturdays. Like that is my ace boom coon. Oh, is that racist to say boom coon? What kind of coon? Anyway, no offense to my people, to my skin folk. So we'll see. There's another immunologist that my acupuncturist recommended. So I'm gonna start seeing her again next month. So I'll ask her. But I put away the max of my medical FSA. I think it was like $3,800. So that is already on the card. They load it up and then they take it out of your payroll each paycheck. I just don't know. I don't know. On one hand, I know that the immunologist helped me get Sugar Bear. So should I start off without straight away and have like the best opportunity on the first transfer? Do you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm starting the omega-3s. He had me on a shit ton of omega-3s. So I'm going to start with like the regular dose for February and then I'll ramp up. Oh, yeah? Is that what happened? He's then pulled himself up over here. Is that what happened? You want to tell the people? You want to tell your internet aunties? Tell them what happened. How did mama get you? She put in a lot of work, huh? Oh my God. Don't pull down my coffee, sir. He's strong. Ooh. You just want to drool and look at the ladies. Oh, yeah. I'm excited to hear that. Yes. Do you want to go hang out with Justice? No. Okay. Okay. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Play dates. We have not had any play dates. Everybody has been sick. There was one, I think I told you guys, like there was the adults were all getting together for Thanksgiving in one of the mom groups. I didn't want to go. I haven't met any of them and I just didn't, you know, I'm a gregarious introvert. So I just didn't have the energy to give to everybody. So I didn't go. And now everybody's being sick, including this one. So I'm just kind of hesitant. He did have his second booster or his second flu shot, which was the booster. He had that on, when did you do that, little man? Like the 9th of January, I think. So he is, I would say, fully protected, but obviously he had a fever this week. I just am gonna wait until I think it's a little warmer and we can keep a distance and like go to Central Park and whatever. Um, we'll see. So long story short, no, he has not had any play dates, but he's had swim classes and we do virtual visits so he can see the other babies and the other moms on there. So Heather Page, you made it live. Hello. Oh, and I should say, if anybody comes in and watches on the replay crew, drop a heart in the comments, or a blue heart if you have it, or whatever color heart you want. I will leave the live chat comments on. So if you're watching on replay, just click over and it'll show you the chat so you can see what's been said while we were in here. And then, yeah, that's it. Hopefully we'll catch you on a live one next time. Which omega-3s did Dr. Thornton have you on? I think it's Nordic Naturals. I'll have to look. I'll put it in the comments in here later, but I want to say it's Nordic Naturals. And I had to start off at 6 of those big ass horse pills. Sorry, son. And then they ramped me down based on what my blood work said. So, and it's funny because some people like try to come in here and shade me of like, the supplements don't really work. What the fuck? Hold on. Anyway, the doctor prescribed those. Hold on, something popped up and went down and oh my god. What was that? Yikes. Okay, that was weird and scary. This popped off of one of his thermoses that he goes to school with for his hot food. And it's sitting under the cabinet, but the thing popped all the way to the ceiling. And the lid went with it. I don't know. Maybe it was under too much pressure. I'm not sure. It hasn't been washed yet. It's sitting lined up. That's one of those things that can't go in the dishwasher. It's got to be hand washed. But yeah, so Dr. Thornton, it was a very high dose of it as well. So it's not just that it's omegas, but it's also I want to say it was like 600 I was taking, and then it tapered down. And he had me continue taking it through pregnancy, like mandatory, I think until 24 weeks. Although my MFM was Dr. Lasala was like, I don't know how much this played into it, but if it makes you feel comfortable, keep taking it. And of course, it made me feel comfortable, so I kept taking it. But yeah, I have a meeting I have to attend. Okay, see you later. Glad that you caught a little bit of it. Ghost, yes. Thank you, Lindsay. This is my little sunshine and his little mohawk. There we go. All right, so I think that's it. If nobody has any other questions, I don't want to hold you. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. Thank you, Mickey J. So yeah, I will focus on getting some footage out and some edits. I know you guys are like, I haven't been on here. I haven't been on here either. And then when people say, I haven't watched your videos in a long time, what's going on? And I'll be like, girl, I haven't watched them either. I don't know. Because depending on when the last time you saw it, I don't know what you saw and what you didn't see. So yeah, I'm not going to promise to be more consistent, but I'm going to get some content out. And I appreciate your patience and all that fun stuff. I definitely will document the journey for IVF Miracle number 2. And we'll see what it do. Can you cover your mouth, please? Like this. Okay. I need to go wash my mouth. That was dope. I didn't drop so many F-bombs. Nice to see you too, love, love. All right, everybody. If it suits you, please hit the like button on your way out. I appreciate you. I appreciate you either way, but you know, let the algorithm do what it do. I will talk to you all later. Oh, Tara. We're out of here, but it'll be on replay. The live chat will be on replay as well if you want to see what we talked about. All right, ladies, I'll see you later. Mwah. Baby, that's to us all.